He was brought to tears of emotion. That's how much it meant to him. Jadyn Davis breaks down in tears with his parents to his side, commits to Michigan, I am told, as we speak, as we're recording this video live on our show, 2:02 in the Eastern time. He is getting passed around on FaceTime with the Michigan football coaching staff, players, and other recruits are in town. Michigan's got a big recruiting weekend with tomorrow being the spring game. Jadyn Davis commits to Michigan, their first 4- or 5-star quarterback commit in nearly 4 years since J.J. McCarthy committed as a sophomore in high school in May of 2019. Guys, the Michigan Football Report is presented by Manscaped. You think you look this good here and down below? It's because of Manscaped. They launched a bunch of new products recently, most notably their beard trimmer and their weed whacker, which kind of takes care of some ear and nose hair. Check them out, manscaped.com. Use promo code GOBLUE for 20% off and free shipping. All right, Jadyn Davis has committed to Michigan. What a ride it's been. I mean, I think a lot of people thought, oh gosh, he's going to commit this summer. He visited a bunch of last summer on his own dime. Then he comes to multiple Michigan football games. I was at the Hawaii game, and it seemed like the vibe was, okay, he's coming again. He's bringing his teammates with him. He's bringing his coach. He's going to commit. Didn't commit there. And then it's like, okay, he's going to commit right around Christmas. Didn't happen. Jim Harbaugh rumors start coming out of NFL. Then Michigan loses TCU. Then Matt Weiss gets fired for whatever computer crimes he committed. Michigan gets a new quarterbacks coach. And he has to visit again, right? Nearly 2 weeks ago, he was in Ann Arbor, met with Jim Harbaugh. I've told you this for a couple weeks that Michigan put kind of the screws to him and said, look, we need a public commitment by the spring game, April 1st, Jadyn. If not, we love you. We'll still recruit you. We'll still take your potential if you want to come, but we've got to go out there and recruit other quarterbacks because we just can't go 3 straight recruiting classes without a big-time commitment. So Jadyn Davis puts on the maize and blue, dons the Block M hat, and he is a Michigan Wolverine. And, of course, this isn't binding. And in the era of name, image, and likeness and transfer portal, you never know what the future holds. But as of now, Jadyn Davis is the quarterback of the future for the Michigan football program. You see the photos that producer Jack, him showing off love in the Michigan football uniform on one of his visits. And then there is the photo of him committing with his family, his parents, on either side of him, other family and teammates in the back. Commits from his hometown Providence High School in Charlotte, North Carolina. Let's show Jadyn Davis. We're calling him JD, right? I'm giving nicknames here out. Let's show him some love. Comment Jadyn below if you're watching the live show here on Friday afternoon, 2:05 Eastern. Comment in the live chat if you're going to watch it in the afternoon. We're doing this as a cut to make sure we get the news out to anybody who couldn't watch live. Go in the comments and comment Jadyn below. Show the man some love because, look, with the audience we had in the live stream of like 3,500 people live concurrent and probably, 20, 30, 40,000 people who watch it, and how many will watch this video, Jadyn Davis and his family and his friends are going to be watching this show. So show him some love down in the comments. Now, take a look at his rankings here. And by the way, Jack, if you guys get a chance in the next few minutes, see if the recruiting rankings get updated at all in the composite after his rankings. Just keep that up and refresh it throughout the show. See what we can do with that. We can update that there. But here is what Jadyn Davis is ranked from the different services. Rivals.com, an archaic website from 1994. They're still around. They've got him as number 10 player in the country overall, regardless of position. 5-star quarterback. 24/7 Sports, 5-star as well. Number 28 player overall in the country, like the 3rd or 4th best quarterback. ESPN a little lower than that, just a couple spots outside of 5-star. They've got him as a 4-star. On 3, new recruiting service. So I don't know if they've got who's doing these rankings, but clearly they are smoking something. It's not Fume. 105 overall, but new recruiting service, from what I've been told, is the best recruiting service out there. Is all the experts, unbiased analysis. That's the new JY365 recruiting service. Has named Jadyn Davis as the first ever 6-star player and has him up there with Quinn Ewers and Arch Manning and others. They named him as the number 1 high school football player ever. So make sure you guys keep following the JY365 recruiting rankings. Apparently the best in the business. That is the rankings there from Jadyn Davis. Guys, spring has sprung, and our friends at Manscaped have the best tools for some spring cleaning. I mentioned a little minute ago, guys, you can't go wrong with manscaping below the waist, but now, breaking news, you can manscape above the waist as well, because Manscaped has launched a bunch of new products this spring. How about the beard hedger? You want to trim that beard up? You want to make it look good? Beard like a pro. You get the beard hedger. Take a look at all these products coming up. You've got the beard balm, you've got the beard pick, you've got the beard comb, the scissors, you got the beard hedger as well, which when I come back on screen in a moment, I'm going to show you this bad boy. You also got the Weed Whacker 2.0 from Manscaped. Once you get into your 30s, Jack, I don't know if you know this, you start getting nose hairs. You think you got a booger in your nose? No, it's a nose hair. Manscaped solving that for you with the new Weed Whacker 2.0. It is excellent. How about this beard trimmer? Look at this. You think I could trim up like this? You think this is a mistake, guys? It's all because of Manscaped. Support the show, of course. Use promo code GoBlue. Make sure that Manscaped knows that the Michigan Football Report audience is showing up. Perfect time for a Father's Day present for somebody, birthday present. It's very cost effective. Get them a product that helps them clean up below the waist, you know what I'm talking about, and now above the waist with the new beard products and, of course, the nose, ear and nose trimmer with the Weed Whacker 2.0. Check this bad boy out. It's awesome. You got this one guide that can go up and down, so you have a big beard, small beard, you got the scissors, everything. Go check out Manscaped's product. It's manscaped.com. Use promo code GoBlue, 20% off and free shipping. All right, serious offer to Jadyn Davis. And for those of you watching the live stream, you understand what a big-time recruit like this can do. People out there on the internet streets were trying to tease me. Oh, you're cheap. That's a terrible offer. When I said about a month ago, Jadyn Davis, we'll do a YouTube show with you, right? We'll do your media rights. It's a serious offer. It's not a pay-for-play offer. It's an actual NIL deal. This is the minimum I think it could become. $100,000 a year to do a one-time-a-week show, in-season, 2 times a week show, 20 to 30 minutes of your time, giving inside access to the Michigan football team, right? Being on the Michigan football team is not required to be part of this offer, but living in Ann Arbor is for logistical purposes. It's a real NIL deal and would actually be for the people who are saying, oh, it's not a big number. Oh, gosh, Alabama's offering people $500,000. Those aren't real NIL deals. Those are pay for play. Those are boosters giving big money just because they can. But if you want to talk a legit deal, not breaking the law, not being criminals, $100,000 to start to do a YouTube show, the Jadyn Davis Show, with me or somebody else. We'll see how it goes. While you are in Ann Arbor, no cap, no lie, Jadyn Davis, feel free to reach out and contact us. And it could even be your freshman year when you are not, a part or not maybe starting quarterback if J.J. McCarthy sticks around for his senior season. So I understand that Jadyn has this offer in hand, is maybe considering it, but I don't want to make an NIL offer that is misconstrued as pay for play. Real offer. And we get ad deals, we get super chats like we did on Friday afternoon here on the Michigan Football Report. It will get litty and go up from there. So, Jadyn, consider it because, you committed to Michigan. You're not committing to a school just because they're going to offer you some cheap NIL money that doesn't have anything to do with name, image, and likeness. But please like the video, right? Give me a like in this video so we can afford the NIL deal because, people say, oh, that's not that big of a deal. Yeah, if you're a billionaire or something like that, but that's not the case with Chat Sports. So we're going to offer them the deal. So like the video so this is the feed of more Michigan football fans so we can get more viewers. So, of course, we can make more revenue. So if we do launch that Jadyn Davis Show, then we've got the audience built up. That $100,000 is not, too taxing on the balance sheet here at the company. Is Jadyn Davis a package deal for 2024, right? And what do I mean by that? He has a number of players around the country that Jordan Marshall, the running back for one, who I think was influenced by Davis on their mutual visit to Michigan 2 weekends ago. But he has 2 high-level teammates. He got quite a handful of teammates there in Charlotte, North Carolina. 2 high-level teammates at the wide receiver position that have committable Michigan offers as of now here on March 31st. First one up is Channing Goodwin. Now, he is the higher-ranked player of the two. Channing Goodwin is the lower-ranked player of the two. I apologize. Out of order in my mind, so apologize. Channing Goodwin is the son of Jonathan Goodwin, former Michigan football player from about 20-ish years ago, 18 years ago, something like that. Offensive lineman, 6'1", 185, goes to the same high school. He is a 3-star, but he's right on the cusp, right? 50, 60 points higher in the 24/7 Sports Composite. He's up there as a 4-star, but I'm not sure how much it matters once you get outside the top 50 players. As if you're in the same range, the 427th best player in the country isn't that much better than the 494th. Channing Goodwin, legacy commit. I think he's probably coming to Michigan with or without Davis. Could he be committing in a matter of days to Michigan to be part of this class? His teammate ranked a little bit better, although if you're a fan of their high school football program, you might think they're about similar prospects. But Think about how good of a football team this is going to be this season in high school when you've got a 5-star quarterback and 2 borderline 4-star wide receivers. Jordan Shipp, 6'2", 195, Charlotte, North Carolina, 4-star, ranked about 100 spots higher than his teammate. He's number 391 player in this class. All right, let's talk about the future of the Michigan football depth chart. As I mentioned, they haven't had a 4 or 5-star quarterback commit in nearly 4 years. J.J. McCarthy, end of his sophomore year in high school, committed in early May of 2019. And now, 3 recruiting classes, I guess, is later, but 4 full years, Jadyn Davis is the commit. So J.J. McCarthy could go pro after the season. Don't know if he will for sure. We're going to get to that in a second, but if you are pumped about Jadyn Davis committing to Michigan, give me a boom in the comments. There's a bunch of people. We're recording this on our live show on Friday afternoon, 2:13 p.m. Eastern. So if you're watching live, first 3 people to type boom, I'm going to give you a live shout out. Greg Vissing, that guy 62. One more. Give me one more. Give me one more. Boom. Boom from Jerry Scielli, Tori Baker as well, Junior Estrada. I'll give a few more. Jacksonville Zoe, hard hat guy, Jacksonville Zoe. Give me a boom down in the comments. You're watching us later on demand. It's the Michigan Football Report by Chat Sports. 2024 possible quarterback depth charts. Now, I think QB2 and QB3 there could be considered in order, because I don't know if Jadyn Davis is ready to start as a true freshman. I'm not sure. He's a junior in high school at this point. I also don't know if Davis Warren is more than anything than a career backup, kind of walk-on style player. But if JJ returns for what will be his senior year, he'll be the starting quarterback, clearly, going for back-to-back national championships. You guys know what's up. Davis Warren, Jadyn Davis. I'm giving them the or. I don't think Alex Orji in the end zone, or, Jack, you know what's up, or Jaden Denegal, the 2022 recruits for Michigan, both the quarterback position. I don't think either one of those guys, unfortunately, and maybe they prove me wrong, are future quarterbacks in this system. I think maybe one switches to tight end, or maybe even in the defense at some point, maybe Denegal. Alex Orji probably is, a 2-3 year player, 4 year player, maybe transfers at some point, who knows, but he'll probably do a bunch of the getting the snap and just running it, trying to do the Wildcat style thing from the quarterback position, which he did fairly well at times as a true freshman in 2022. Does J.J. McCarthy leave after this season? Let me know down in the comments. Give me a Y, give me a yes, give me a yes or no, Y or N, whatever you want to do. But I kind of had just projected it was a foregone conclusion, but I was doing a couple of media things, this app that had me on for something on Wednesday night, and then I did Twitter Spaces on Wednesday, and it seems like other schools, Ohio State fans, Penn State fans, Michigan State fans, like, no way, J.J. McCarthy's a bum. He's this player 2.0. There's no way he leaves early. He's not going to get drafted. I think that's crazy. I think if you look at Jim Harbaugh with Andrew Luck, J.J. McCarthy's redshirt freshman or sophomore stats, way better than Luck, first year as a starter. And then Luck took like a 20-plus touchdown jump and doubled his passing yards in his second year, was projected to be the number 1 pick in the draft after his redshirt sophomore year, decided to come back as a redshirt junior, even though Harbaugh left for the 49ers. So I think it's conceivable that J.J. could take the next jump, especially considering what we're hearing here in spring practice with the passing game and the fact he's put on some weight. But will he leave for the season? Give me a yes or no down in the comments if he does leave. I think Michigan needs to put all their eggs in the Jadyn Davis basket. So if JJ's there, they don't have to rush Jadyn Davis. I don't think it's a good idea to redshirt him, but maybe you do just for fun. If it's a 59-0 game against Hawaii, you don't put him in or something like that so you can preserve his redshirt. But you do want to get him plenty of playing time. There's probably an argument that playing Jadyn Davis in 2024 as much as possible is the right move if J.J. McCarthy's there. If he's not, he needs to enroll early, which as of now I'm not sure is guaranteed it's going to happen. I haven't heard definitively one way. He needs to be on campus this coming January of 2024. He'll be able to, if he does, he'll be able to practice when Michigan is in the national championship game. He'll actually be able to practice with the team leading up to kind of coming out of Christmas into the CFP semifinals, then going to the CFP finals, and then he will be right there. He could be spring as a true freshman when he should be a senior in high school in spring of 2024. 1 year from now, he could be your unquestioned starter going into his true freshman year, which is so rare at a big college, especially one that might be coming off 3 straight college football playoff appearances, that it may be probably unprecedented. I would have to look back in the short-lived 10-year or so window, 9-year window of the CFP. Davis Warren up was the backup. Alex Wargy, Jadyn Denegal, if those guys are still with. Michigan also could certainly take a transfer portal quarterback to provide some depth or challenge Davis as a true freshman as the starting quarterback. But where will J.J. McCarthy play in 2024? The NFL? I'm talking about after this season, so after his junior year. I'm not saying after his fourth year, in 2024. In 2023, he'll be junior. In 2024, he could be a senior at Michigan. Where will you play that season? NFL, type N, or if it is the University of Michigan football program, come back as a third-year starter, back-to-back national champions, give me an M. In the live chat, Greg says N, Greg Vissing, and Hebrew Hammer, who first ones come out, say, he says Michigan. John Crandall, I think John Crandall's a hard hat guy. I think, yeah, John, shout out. He says M as well. Mason says N, Raphael Hood, and K-Money, and so it's about 50-50 so far. Jacksonville Zoe says N, hard hat guy. David Wright, M. So about 50-50 from the live chat. But if you're watching later, let me know down in the comments where will JJ play in 2024. Let's take a look inside Jadyn Davis's recruitment. Why did it stretch out? I had it on very good authority that he would commit very shortly after the December 21st, 22nd, 19th, right? The week before Christmas, the National Signing Day, which has become the real signing day for recruits, right? December of your senior year, you can actually sign a letter of intent, yada, yada. You can have your spot if you want to enroll early. That Jadyn Davis is going to let that class play out, and then within a week, either Christmas week or the week between Christmas and New Year's, leading up to the CFP, Michigan versus TCU, make a big-time recruiting announcement like he just did today, but it didn't happen. Why not? I don't know for sure, but after it went past that, it was pretty clear that the reason that it didn't happen was because of the Jim Harbaugh NFL rumors, which continued on for another 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks for the second season in a row. Also, Matt Weiss, the offensive coordinator, co-OC, quarterbacks coach, position coach, gets fired. He doesn't know who's coming in there. And it seemed like, hey, I'm going to take a step back. We're going to reset here, right? Ohio State starts putting it on heavy. He doesn't know Kirk Campbell at all. And Clemson, Tennessee, North Carolina, right? They've got Drake May. They've got a big-time NFL quarterback in this coming year. They can, hey, look, you can follow that same path as Drake May. So I don't blame him for letting it stretch out. Now, it feels like it stretched out for much longer than I expected. And I don't want to call Jadyn Davis a drama queen or anything like that by any means, but some people have said that out there on the internet, like, oh, he just wants attention, this and that. I don't think that's the case. I think he's still a junior in high school. He did whatever diligence, he did whatever kind of thinking and projecting that he needed to do, understand how J.J. McCarthy, how that shook out. I'm sure NIL came into it. Could Michigan put something together that was above board, like the $100,000 YouTube offer from Chat Sports? And he's now committed. Had he let it go to tomorrow, I don't think he would have had a spot at Michigan. I think there's a couple players, Michael Van Buren and others from the 2024 class, that would have committed to Michigan tomorrow if they had the opportunity, not to mention Bryce Underwood, the number one player in 2025 from 20 minutes down the road in Belleville. Could he reclassify to 2024 and be a freshman at Michigan, a year and a half from now in June, July, August of 2024? Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button below the video, or always go to youtube.com/MichiganTV. I'm going to take a look at the subscriber numbers because we had 3,500 people or so watching concurrent for a long stretch on the live show. 26,409, so whatever, like 150, 175 or so subscribers here on Friday, the last day of March. We've got recruiting rumors and news and these live shows. Spring practice updates. Nobody gives you more inside and analysis on spring practice than the Michigan Football Report. And then the inside scoop, 365 days a year on the Wolverines. It is the Michigan Football Report. Click that subscribe button right below the video, or send it to your friends if you're already subscribed. It's youtube.com/MichiganTV. Quick question. Will Michigan have a top 3 scoring offense this season? I'm talking about the 2023 season, not with Jadyn Davis in the future, not in a couple years from now, this year. The Don, all right, J.J. McCarthy. Obviously, Blake Corum's coming back. A absolutely stacked 9-10 guy deep at their starter level on the offensive line. Multiple tight ends that can make big-time plays, including A.J. Barner transferring over, the starting tight end from Indiana. This is a big-time play. This is a big-time offense. But can Michigan and Jim Harbaugh put the offensive game plan together to be a top 3 scoring offense? Comment no or yes. Yeah, let's be more positive. Comment yes or no down below. I think yes. I may be proven wrong. I don't know what you guys think. Go down in the comments. Give me an well, a yes or a no, will Michigan have a top 3 scoring offense in 2023?